Hello and welcome to Hank Games Without Hank. My name is John Green, manager of the AFC Wimbledon Wimbly Womblys, who you can see warming up right now because they are taking on. That's right. It's a big day, friends. The franchise currently plying its trade in Milton Keynes is our opponent for today. They're on their way down, hopefully. We're on our way up, hopefully. And I'm here to solve your problems. This show is very simple. I solve your problems and I make them all better. And I don't necessarily make them better, but I offered you solutions. Today's problem comes from Dee, who donated to the Project for Awesome to ensure that I would solve her problem, although frankly, this is one that I would be solving regardless. And her problem is as follows. The pet hamster of the people I have been house-sitting for is dead. And that is a very serious problem. I'm going to try to take... There's Mr. Managerino. Speaking of serious, look how serious he is. But I'm going to try to take this problem very seriously because it's a serious problem. And I've actually have some personal experience with this because I once pet sat... I thought I made John Green the captain. Oh, well, it doesn't really matter. Look at him. Just missing a mustache. I was once pet sitting for a person or house sitting for a person and their cat died. And it was a real bummer. I felt really bad. They told me, I don't know your particular situation, Dee, but in my particular situation, they told me before they left that the cat might die. Like the cat was old, etc. And that nothing lasts forever, not even cold November rain. And then I had to take the cat to the vet. It was really sick. And the vet was like, the cat's going to die tonight. And it was bleak, man. I don't want to minimize it. It was awful. It was just a sad situation. The vet told me, I don't know if this is true, but a veterinarian told it to me in 2002 or so. So, it probably is true. The vet told me that sometimes pets wait until their owners aren't around to die. And I found that kind of comforting. I don't know if you find that comforting, Dee, in your situation. Again, this is a bad situation. I don't want to minimize it. Get there, John Green. No, he didn't. He didn't. And then it's a nice clearance, and suddenly we are in real trouble. We're in real trouble. Oh, it's Gummy. Gummy cannot keep up with the Milton Keynes of offensive line. That's not the right word at all. So that's what I was told, and it did make me feel better. I don't know if it's going to make you feel better. My dog is dying right now, and it just sucks. We had a house sitter, actually, because we were on vacation for a bit. Why would you not get that ball? I've got a new song for Oreo baskets. Somebody suggested this, and I really like it. He weaves what he wants. He weaves what he wants. Oreo baskets. He weaves what he wants. It's good. It's good. It's good. Not good. George Long. Thank you. And you. All right. So, I don't know to what extent you were house sitting and to what extent you were pet sitting. That is a really promising ball. It's gone to probably not the ideal person in Liam Trotter. He's going to cut back. It's bold. Oh, no, he fires it over. For the love of God, Andy Barcham. Oh, my God. I needed to fall to someone other than Andy Barcham, namely a John Green. Oh, devastating. That should have been the opening goal on every level. To your husband. You love him so much. You love him so much. To your husband. Oh, it's a back heel. To your husband. Oh, it was one pass too many, friends. As is so often the case with the Wimbly Womblys in the box. Sorry, Dee. Got to get back to your problem. Look, were you house sitting or pet sitting? Because if you were house sitting, you did your job probably, right? Like the house didn't burn down. You took care of the house, kept the lights on. I don't know. Whatever. If you were pet sitting, I mean, you did sort of fail at your primary job. On the other hand, hamsters are going to die as the nature of not just hamsters, but everything in the universe. Oh, God. Sorry, I don't mean to sound more upset about the prospect of a Milton Keynes goal than I am about your hamster. I'm very upset about both. I guess it wasn't your hamster. The hamster. Everything worked out better than expected. Man, we are living on the edge here, and this is our home game against Milton Keynes, a very important game to win. I can't help but notice that in the crowd they're singing, "You franchise bastards, you know who you are." It's the only time I curse on this show, but I do it once or twice a season. Come on, not great, but good enough. Again, not great, but not good enough. It's so frustrating. I know you guys come to watch high-quality third-tier English football, and I'm not delivering right now. I'll be the first to admit it. I'm letting the pressure get to me. I'm going to talk to the boys in the locker room. If we can just get in for halftime, get the ball out. That's good. That's really good. That was not as good. Oh, boy. I am going to solve your problem. Beginning at the start of the second half, what you're going to do is you're going to take the people whose hamster this was, and you're going to say, I have a video for you to watch, and then you're just going to start it at the beginning of the second half, and I'm going to solve your problem. And I'm just going to say you're welcome now, because if I say it later, it's going to seem rude. But you are welcome. It's frustrating, John Green, but we've got a corner kick, so let's not get too down on ourselves. That's a good corner kick! Oh, man, that was our best corner kick maybe of the whole season. But it didn't come to anything like so much effort in this world. That's good, though. And that's not bad. And that's interesting! Oh, it's John Green! Oh, he's phenomenal! He's a star! Oh, what are you going to do? Oh, I love it. It's weird and I love it. Yes, the whole team likes it too. Oh, yes. Oh, ball, John Green, John Green. He gives it all for the team. He looks pretty weird without a mustache. Bald John Green, John Green. I'm still working on that one. I don't have the rhyme yet. Oh, man. Just looks very weird without a mustache. Talk about somebody who needs a mustache. And that's not a common thing at all, in my experience with people. Am I the only one who's baffled by the reemergence of the mustache? The stunning... if there was a kind of facial hair I could have sold all of my stock in 10 years ago, it was definitely the mustache. The mustache was never coming back. Except that it did. You never know in this world. You never know. That's not really relevant to your problem, D. It's just an observation that I would like to make. All right, we're going in 1-0 up thanks to a fantastic finish from John Green. It's so weird. And I'm feeling pretty good about where we are. I'm going to have a quick talk with the boys about not letting the pressure get to us and being strong and remembering what this game means to the people who founded AFC Wimbledon and who support the club and who own the club. All of us are in this together. This means this is incredibly important to the fans, and we need to win this game, and we're going to win this game. That's what I'm telling them. Now, D, it is time to time mark this video and hand it over to the people whose hamster has recently become deceased. Hello, people who D was house sitting for. It's John Green here. Good news and bad news. The good news is that as a house sitter, D did a great job, and your house is fine, and it's in good shape, and that's really wonderful. And I think we should just pause to celebrate D's success as a house sitter. Your hamster is dead. I am very sorry about this. Hamsters, as you are probably aware, have a life expectancy, like most things in the universe. And the life expectancy of a hamster, relatively short. I believe it's 1 to 2 years. I don't know the details of how old your hamster was, but unfortunately, it has died. And I am really, really sorry. It sucks losing a pet, but it wasn't D's fault, or at least I would maintain based on my limited information that it wasn't D's fault. That ball did not go out of bounds. I don't mean to make this about the game, but that is a frustrating turn of events for me. We're going to make a couple quick substitutions. That does not mean that I've stopped caring about your hamster. It just means that Frankenstein is tired and he needs to come off the field for Parrott. I don't have another right midfielder, so everybody's going to play out of position in this situation. We're also going to bring on Vinny Thrill, the Dutch wonderkind. He's only 15 years old, but he's got a lot of pace and absolutely no defending, so he's Wimbly Wombly from his head to his toes. All right, so we're going to make the double substitution there, and then we're going to go back to talking about your hamster. I'm really sorry about this situation. It is a real bummer to lose your hamster, and it's never easy to go through the loss of a pet. My dog is dying right now, and he's been part of our family for a long time, and I know how difficult it can be, and I'm sorry that this happened. I think the main thing is to focus on the I'm not here to prescribe how to grieve this situation, because I'm just not going to do that. Like, you're going to grieve. That was a very dangerous pass. You're going to grieve how you're going to grieve, and whatever you need to do to grieve is okay. The only thing I'm going to say is, let's not blame D for this situation, okay? Let's not. That is a really bad tackle. I mean, that is the kind of tackle that I would expect. Oh, you don't get to play anymore. You franchise bastard. Get off the pitch. You know what? Get in a fight with him. I like it. That is a dirty tackle. Typical. Mr. Managerino doesn't like it one bit. Get off the field. Now I'm going to score from a free kick. That was a bold prediction. But I'm going to try. Sorry, I don't mean to be that critical of people from Milton Keynes or whatever. And I know that most people who support this football club, had nothing to do with what happened, but I don't. I'm not gonna pretend that I don't like it. All right, come on. Boy, that was wretched. That was filthy, but not in a good way. God, I mean, you guys come here for quality, and I just delivered it. Yeah. So, but back to the hamster issue. You can't blame someone. Your hamster, at least according to a veterinarian I met in 2002, your hamster. It was time for your hamster to go, and your hamster just didn't want to break your heart by you guys being there. And I don't think you can blame. I just don't want you to blame D in this. I don't think D's to blame at all. This is a really good opportunity. Oh gosh, it went off like 3 posts. That's frustrating. That's frustrating. But I like playing against 10 people. Is there any way we could always play against 10 men instead of having to go 11 on 11 all the time, which is just so tiring and difficult? Oh, boy. Sorry about your hamster. I don't know the hamster's name. I find it sometimes helpful to have, as part of the grieving process, to insert some rituals. I think there's reasons why human beings have, made all these rituals around death. It's because it helps us cope with it, I think. So maybe that? I don't know. It's going to be helpful to you. The main thing to focus on is that this was not Dee's fault, probably. Again, I don't know the details. And if it was Dee's fault, she certainly didn't do it on purpose. I don't think she's a sociopath. She could be, but probably not. She just donated the project for awesome. So, I mean, that was generous of her. That's, let's try to be positive about the person who D probably is. This has to be a goal. And it is. Oh, it's 2 goals for Ball John Green. It's a brace. And then he's going to, it's his now, at this point, it's his go-to celebration. I don't like it, but it seems to be the buttons I mash when I score goals. It's phenomenal. Ball John Green. He gives it all for the team. I still don't have it. I'm still working on it. And maybe it's not que sera, sera, but we're going to win this game thanks to Ball John Green with an 85th minute goal. The only thing left to do is to score a hat trick and really humiliate our opponents here, playing with 10 men because of their, I don't want to say that they're bad people who play dirty, but they are, and they do. So, oh no, anything but a goal. Oh. Great save by. I don't think Long made the save exactly, but I think he scared them into missing. So, in summary, I'm really sorry about your hamster, and I think that in time you will come to forgive D for this situation. It's Ball John Green. He's going for his hat trick. It's Ball John Green. Oh, it's saved. I should have passed, but I wanted the hat trick. All right, it's still in the offing. It's still possible. They've only got. I thought that went into the goal. I thought the goalie went into the goal. Alas, he did not. But still, we win the game 2-0. Suck it, Milton Keynes. Stop calling yourselves the Dons. It's ridiculous. You know what, Mr. Managerino? That was more polite than I would have been. Thank you for watching. Sorry about your hamster. Best wishes.